Good evening. I am honored as this is a privilege to speak to such bright scholars. My name is Latau Martin and I'm from the wonderful city, Dallas. And I remember being in your shoes. I was this shy girl that was so excited to be leaving and going to college in a new state to take on a new challenge, but also so nervous about this new experience of being in a different environment and meeting new people. However, college taught me to be a leader and taught me a new accountability. Let me share with you certain principles that I believe are essential for a great leadership. Remember that just because you are out front does not necessarily mean that you are a leader. If no one is willing to follow, you're simply taking a walk. According to Webster's dictionary, preparation is defined as the activity or process of making something ready or becoming ready for something. Simply put, preparation is about being proactive to deliver on a responsibility you are accountable for. You are responsible for you and how you choose to navigate through your college experience. Now let's define leadership. According to Webster's dictionary, leadership is an office or position of a leader, the capacity to lead and the act or instance of leading. As quiet as it is kept, everyone is a leader. I believe that one of the better definitions of leadership is influence and the ability in such a way that people are willing to devote themselves to your cause. The question becomes, is one born a leader or can you become a leader? Is it only for a special few or for everyone? Again, I believe that everyone has the potential to become a leader. Writer Seth Berkley stated that leadership is about vision and responsibility, not power. Leadership is also the capacity to translate your vision into reality through the assistance of others. If we are going to discuss preparation for leadership, you must understand great leaders must first be great followers. You can never lead to a place you have never been. Therefore, I advise you, please seek the advice and counsel of those who have accomplished what you are attempting to do. Be open, be flexible, and be adaptable. These traits will prove to be invaluable to you along your journey to becoming a great leader. A true leader understands that he does not have to be the smartest person in the room. He or she knows how to acquire allies who are proficient in their specific area of expertise to join forces with them. Now, there's a certain level of humility every leader must possess. Remember that someone is always watching. And in that instance, you could be leading and not even know it. You can build leadership skills even when you are not in a position of authority. A great way to do this is by joining an organization that volunteers in the community. Community service allows you the opportunity to interact and network with individuals from diverse backgrounds, which is an important part of leadership. You can use this experience not only to enhance your resume, which is important when you begin an internship or job search, but you can make connections and further learn about leadership and diversity. Always work hard and diligently at what you do, as this is preparation for being a leader. I remember when I was your age, I thought leadership was a description to describe bossy and outspoken people that can make people do what they want. However, this is not authentic leadership. As I previously stated, when I was in college, I was shy, timid, and I did not think that I possessed any leadership skills. Quite frankly, I was afraid of my own shadow. Like seriously, I was that afraid of everything. It's really so funny how far I've become. I can't believe just a week ago I went skydiving. Thank you, college. However, one day, a classmate approached me and stated that she admired my hard work and perseverance. In that instance, I realized that I was being a leader without even trying, because I influenced her to try harder as well, despite some challenges she was facing. This is why it is important to keep pushing despite what challenges you may face, because the very fact that you persevered, that will inspire someone to do the same, which brings me to my next point. Lead by example, okay? Lead by example. Never tell someone to do what you are not willing to do yourself. This is why it is important to start at the bottom and work your way to the top, because you are learning invaluable leadership skills with each level of advancement. And then you too can say, in the words of Platinum Award winner rapper Drake, started from the bottom, now here. I want to be sure to inform you that while we all appreciate the glitz and the glam of success, it's never achieved without some measure of failure. Overcoming disappointment and failure prepares you for leadership. The next way to prepare for leadership is not only to be a good communicator, but also a good listener. Even the great national brands such as Best Buy and Amazon want to hear from you about your experience with them. This is done through a survey. A good leader wants to hear from his or her team. Even the President of the United States does not make decisions on his own, because he has a cabinet to advise him. He listens to the advice of his cabinet members before taking action. Another characteristic of great leadership is when a good leader is willing to learn and be committed to continuous improvement. I love your generation because of your fresh, innovative perspective about life itself. I love that you want to know when, where, what's, and the whys. Never lose that curiosity. It will serve you greatly. Developing strong leadership skills will not only enhance your college experience, but will also enhance your post-college experiences. A big part of the leadership journey is exploring your own driving forces. And the following are a few things to help you identify your leadership DNA. Number 1, explore what motivates you. Secondly, write down your vision. Take the time. It can take you 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure you write it down and keep it in a place where you can always go back to it. Have a support system. Surround yourself with people that believe in you. Lastly, and certainly not least, do not quit. So I'm going to be honest with you. When I went to college, it was the most difficult time in my life. And I did not enjoy college. But you know why I didn't enjoy college while my friends were enjoying their experiences and being great leaders of society? It's because I got distracted. I stopped paying attention to what motivated me. I wasn't paying attention to what my vision was. And I ended up in a toxic relationship and found myself distracted from my purpose. And it ultimately led to a near fatal car accident. I would advise you, don't make the same mistake that I did. Stay focused. Have your vision. Read it. When you're not sure why you're there and the what, go back to your vision. Surround yourself with the right friends so they can remind you of what your vision is and what motivates you. Because when I was in that place, I was so thankful that I had great friends to help me and to remind me of why I was in college. I had to go back to my vision. I had to remove myself of that toxic relationship because that toxic relationship was not part of the vision that I had for myself. And so I had to find what motivated me. And what motivated me was my aspiration for wanting to be a lawyer, for wanting to do great, to give back to society, to be in the community. And so I knew that I couldn't do those things if I stayed unmotivated and stayed off track. And so I want to remind you, explore what motivates you. Write down your vision. Have a support system. And do not quit. All of you are already leaders. The fact that you are here tells me that you worked hard to be considered for this scholarship. A clear purpose is the foundation you need to inspire people to do good and create positive outcomes. Let your why guide you. Draw on your own experiences, and that passion will drive your behavior and propel you forward toward reaching your leadership goals. Thank you so much for your time.
Wow, what an incredible testimony, Dr. Martin. We thank you so much. Perhaps you could put that testimony in the book. I'm sure it'll be a blessing to so many people.